The Bass Guy Show is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Montreal, Canada. Just visit bassguyshow.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/bassguy. Every single episode of the show features Frankie McDonald calling in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Our social media is Twitter and Instagram @BassGuyShow. You can check out my albums on jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Thank you for your time, for supporting live music, and for being awesome. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. I'm sorry I'm late. There's a joke about that, but anyways, it's something to do with my name. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. Hello everybody, sorry for being extremely late today. We have brand new internet. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. This is our new fiber optic internet, which just came to our area, so this is the third time we've upgraded the show. And I tried to stream in 1080p and it worked, but my computer couldn't handle it, so we're always getting up to things. Welcome to the Bass Guy Show. My name is Bass Guy, and this is a show. We look out the window, see it's a beautiful day in Montreal, Canada. I have a bit of a cold. There's the builder there. He's fixing one of the porches around the corner. And it's been extremely busy. I don't know if I'm coming or going sometimes. Forgot to put bird feeder on the thingy. So what I had to do is I had to restart the show just now. I usually start at 1. We're half an hour late in case you're watching the replay view. I had to reset 2 to 400 elements, like every single picture, text, everything, all the changes, all the size of everything on the show changed. And I had to reinvent the whole show in about 20 minutes. So I went as fast as I could. So the video is back to how it used to be. We're in 720p, and that's fine, especially for streaming live. Frankie McDonald is on standby. I did text him, and he knows to call in a few minutes. We're going to have the weather live with Frankie McDonald calling in from Sydney, Nova Scotia. So I think I'll wait till we start the show. What we're going to be doing today is releasing a brand new video. So we have new internet. We have new fiber optic internet. We're going to have to pay a couple or double for that. We have a new drum set. We're putting everything up. New videos, new footage, new everything. And, well, we're trying to do the best we can. And I'd like to thank everybody who has helped to support the Bass Guy Show over the years. Bass Guy loves you. This is episode 1117. I'm going to have to reformat everything, all the pictures and everything, but for now I just shoved everything up quickly. I think it looks fine. Let me know how it is on your end. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Frankie McDonald live in the chat room with us. Frankie, you can call in if you like now. If you're watching this, Frankie, you can call in. I've got a live chat here, and just to let you know what I'm doing here, I have a computer here for my software, and then I have a computer here, and I'm reading the chat. And this is the cool thing about our show. If you come hang out on our show, we're live every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can talk to Frankie McDonald. Let's talk. I'm going to talk to Frankie McDonald right now, live with the weather.
Be prepared. Make sure every winter boots, winter jackets, hats, and gloves, scarves, ski cases ready. Order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases, pencils, buy cases, go. Make sure your furnace is ready. Turn on your furnace to keep those warm.
How you doing, Frankie?
I'm doing great so far.
Frankie, you're sideways for some reason. You're sideways. Can you try flipping your phone? There you go. That's good for us.
I'm doing great so far.
You're at the Mayflower Mall, yeah?
Yes, I'm at the Mayflower Mall right now. This is the first Bass Guy Show in Bell.
Yes, that's right. We have fiber optic. cable, so we have 900 upload speed, so we should have a lot less problems and a clearer connection. So we've upgraded, we've improved the quality of the show, Frankie.
I'm doing great so far, and that money is going to Fangold on September 23rd. You told me that a long time ago.
A long time ago, that's right. We put up a fundraiser for Frankie. We've raised money for a tool for Frankie's weather reports, a brand new laptop, and we've achieved the thing on GoFundMe, and now it's the last leg of the journey, Frankie.
And I found 3 different websites like Amazon, Newegg, and Memory Express for the MSI Titan GT76.
Yes, I got the link. So the computer is amazing. Can you tell any new viewers about the laptop and who you are and everything?
I'm Frankie McDonald, and the laptop is MSI Titan GT76S, 1 terabyte solid state drive, 1 terabyte hard drive, 64 gigs of RAM. It's on Memory Express. It's on Amazon Canada. It's on Newegg Canada as well. And it has NVIDIA GeForce RTX 288 gig graphics card VR ready.
Amazing, Frankie. And how are you going to use it for your weather reports and predictions and everything?
I will study it and things like that, and the books faster, things like that.
It's good to have a good tool, eh? Like a musician needs some guitars and a weather reporter needs computers and stuff like that. So we're all about supporting each other here. I'd like to thank everybody who helped out, especially that guy at the end, Mark. He donated $1,500 to you. That's incredible, Frankie.
Yes, the total in U.S. dollars is $5,258 raised on GoFundMe.
And your fans raise that money for you, and just so anybody wants to know, 100% of the funds goes to Frankie to get his new powerful MSI laptop. So we did it, Frankie. We're almost there.
That means that it'll go to Vango first, then the Vangos go transfer to my father.
Yeah, so we have some friends helping us get the computer from the States to Frankie, and everything's completely under
one
control.
on Newegg.ca, MSI Titan GT76 for Newegg.ca, and Memory Express costs $5,699 Canadian.
Incredible. Well, your fans really love you, Frankie. Everybody chipped in and helped you out.
I did research. It's on 2 different websites besides Amazon's Newegg and Memory Express out in Calgary.
Amazing. So that can be something you put into your year of review or your decade review.
Yes. Say what guy tried to eat 50 hot dogs at once. That was decade in review.
Yeah. When did you make that video with the hot dogs?
May 21st, 2012 has 1.4 million views.
Hello, Billy D. Can you say hi to my friend Billy?
Hi, Billy. I'm doing great so far. And did you hear about that? The United States is going to be so busy, especially Donald Trump, because in the presidential election, because it'll be mighty busy.
It's going to be extremely busy. And I hear that Obama is coming to visit Halifax in Nova Scotia.
November 13th, Halifax will be super busy.
Amazing. Well, Frankie, some other things I forgot to do is I want to show an image here. Can you tell us about the comic strip? Who made it and where was it shown?
Bruce McKinnon of the Chronicle Herald.
It says, be prepared, order your Chinese food. And then the next one says, remove your lawn furniture, change your batteries. Then it says, lower your cranes. That's
that was Bruce McKinnon of the Chronicle Herald. He's a cartoonist.
Because when Hurricane Doreen hit Halifax, there was a crane that fell off a building, wasn't there?
Yes, that's why Bruce McKinnon drew a cartoon of me.
Wow. Well, you're pretty famous, Frankie. Not only that...
His fight is postponed in October. He's not fighting again until Valentine's Day on February 14th. He's fighting against that guy in Britain.
Okay.
That's 200.
This is Ryan Ruzicki you're talking about, right?
He got his... and Ryan Ruzicki fought the Russian guy on September 7th. That Russian guy lost.
Okay. Also, Frankie, someone got a tattoo. Can you tell us about the tattoo?
Ernest Acosta got a tattoo of my face on his left leg.
What's his name?
Ernest Acosta of Texas.
Of Texas, okay. Texas man gets Frankie McDonald tattoo after being dared. Who's Pork Chops?
He did the Ernest Acosta got a tattoo of my face in May 2015.
It says that he was dared by Pork Chops. Is that someone's nickname? Who is that? Do you know?
Pork Chops, that's Ernest Acosta's nickname.
Okay. This is one of Bruce's best cartoons, says Dan. So Dan sees that paper quite often, I'm guessing. So we have Dan here. We have Zeppelin from Texas. We have Dan in Nova Scotia. We have it's Billy from Connecticut here. Can you tell us what
that means? Just imagine if you had a job as a prime minister. That means how busy you'll be then.
I'd probably have to wake up by at least 11 in the morning.
How busy if you're a U.S. president, how busy you will be, so busy. Pope Francis lives in, even the former Pope has to stay in Vatican City to live.
What about the head of the UN? That's a probably busy person.
It's a busy, one of the busier than president.
I hear one of the most stressful jobs, aside from the Base Guy show, is air traffic controller.
Yes.
Frankie, what is the weather like right now in your area?
It's very, very cold because the winds come from northeast. And did you hear about that? I'll be on Rob Slim Show on October the 9th.
They're on tonight, aren't they, the Rob and Slim Show?
October 9th.
October 9th, you're going to be on the Rob and Slim Show. I know you're on a lot of internet shows and things like that, but you're also going to be on traditional media. Can you tell us about that, Frankie?
On CBC Debaters, traditional media, September 28th, because I was at Savoy Theater 3 months ago. On June 25th, 2019, CBC Debaters recorded my voice.
Well, I'm looking forward to that, Frankie. That's going to be on during the day here in Montreal. If I look out the window right now, it's a beautiful day here, Frankie. The weather's been great. The temperature is going to be going up to almost 28 degrees this weekend.
It's going to be really hot in Montreal that time of the year. And Sunday, September 22nd is the last full day of summer. September 23rd, fall begins around 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day here in Montreal, Canada. That's why I'm in my basement right now. Forever times infinity. Frankie McDonald, what's the weather going to be like this winter? What kind of winter do you think we're going to get?
It's going to be extremely bad winter in Canada and the United States and England and all across Europe and Japan. It's going to be really bad winter in Saudi Arabia, Iran, Iraq. It's going to be really bad winter in Turkey, Greece, Albania, Israel, Jordan, Egypt. It might even get snow this year.
So all the people making the real money, like the news and the syndicate news, they always come up with slogans to sell their news, and there was the polar vortex. This year they're calling it the polar coaster.
Yes, even Egypt might even get snow this year, or Israel, or Tel Aviv.
Wow, imagine you're at the pyramids and you're building a snowman. That means that something's not right.
That means global climate change happening in the world.
There's a huge
pole shifting, according to Albert Einstein.
There's a huge, what was that according to Albert Einstein?
Pole shifting.
Pole shifting, okay. We have a huge protest coming up here in Canada. I think it's this weekend. Or is it the 28th? They're letting people off of school, high school, colleges, universities. Most of the schools will be off. Is it the 27th, yeah?
28th, it's on the weekend.
Okay, so it must be the 27th. They're having a protest against climate change. They want the government to... What do you think they'll be asking the government to do, or the governments to do?
That reduce burning fossil fuels. That means China's not interested in that. Donald Trump biffed-handed it, and Russia are not interested in that.
Here's an idea. It's not very good for being social, but if everyone has the internet and a computer, why don't you just stay home and do school on the internet?
Yeah, because of global climate change, burn a lot of fossil fuels in China, North Korea, Russia, and Donald Trump, and biffed-handed from Back to the Future Part 2.
Or how about, have another protest day. Everybody has a day where you paint the top of your house or where you live. You paint the roof white.
Somebody getting a metal roof white and different colors, not black. Just like down New Zealand.
Okay, some places do that. If everybody painted the roofs white, it would, reflect the sun back out into space. Can you tell us about space? Is there any asteroids headed our way?
The asteroid 1997 Ep.1117 headed towards the Earth on October 26, 2028.
If I was in a car, Frankie, and I was in France, how would I drive to Moscow?
You can't. You have to get on a cargo plane.
Okay.
Or a container ship.
If you could go anywhere in the world, Frankie, where would you go?
New Zealand.
I thought you liked extremely cold places, though.
In New Zealand, that's Invercargill, New Zealand. That's another small city.
Okay. What would happen if you lived in Antarctica in a station?
That means they'll be seeing scientists there. They'll be doing a lot of research and things like that.
So, Frankie, what have you got on for the rest of your week?
Don't know yet. I'll go for a walk and things like that. It's pretty cold in Sydney right now. Warm air's gone up the Yellowknife, then the cold's going to get colder in Alberta next week in British Columbia. That means it might even get a first snowstorm somewhere in Alberta.
Wow. Well, thank you very much, Frankie. Will you call back to our show on Friday?
Yes, I'm Frankie McDowell. You're listening to Bass Guy Radio Show. First time ever on Bell Fiber Rock.
Make sure to with the boot, Twitter,
Thank you, Frankie.
Ready.
The weather with Frankie McDonald. Hello, Rob Preston.
Make sure your furnace is ready. Turn on your furnace to keep those warm. Drink lots of green tea, white tea, red tea. Drink lots of green tea to keep you warm. This is Frankie McDowell, my own TV station, live in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Hurricane Humberto is now headed towards Bermuda on Wednesday, September the 18th, 2019. It's going to bring up to 50 plus millimeters of rain. Wind's going to get really strong right after a heavy rain in Bermuda, especially in Hamilton, Bermuda. It's going to bring a lot of rain. Winds are going to be really strong. There will be big waves crashing on beaches, shores in Bermuda, especially in Hamilton, Bermuda. Winds are going to be really, really strong. It's going to cause power outages. It's going to bring down power lines, snapper tree branches that have in Bermuda, especially in Hamilton, Bermuda, and the surrounding areas as well. Winds are going to be so strong that can knock out power and do some damage in Bermuda, especially in Hamilton, Bermuda, and the surrounding areas as well. It's going to bring a lot of rain, really strong winds, and Hurricane Humberto will continue on to Thursday, September the 19th, 2019. The Hurricane Humberto will start on Wednesday, September the 18th, 2019. It will continue on to Thursday, September 19th, 2019. In Bermuda, especially in Hamilton, Bermuda, winds are going to be so strong that can do a lot of damage, that can bring down power lines and snapper tree branches in half. People in Bermuda, be prepared. Have your rubber trade raincoat trade raincoats ready. When you go outside, wear your rubber trade raincoats, keep you dry. Make sure to order your pizzas and order your Chinese food. Buy cases of Pepsi, buy cases of Coke. Do your grocery shopping. Don't wait till last minute. Do it right now. Lower your cranes. Make sure you have your Samsung Galaxy shirts, Samsung Galaxy smartphone shirts, Samsung Galaxy tablet shirts, smartphone, cell phones, laptops, tablet shirts, and have your 3G, 4G internet ready. Make sure to stay away from beaches and don't go near shores. When a hurricane or Humberto gets really bad, stay indoors and don't go outside. Make sure you have your flashlights ready, candles ready, medical kits, emergency kits, extra batteries, battery operated lanterns, and bottled water ready as well. And battery operated lanterns and crank up radio and things like that ready as well, and everything ready as well. If everybody living in Bermuda, be prepared for Hurricane Humberto on Wednesday, September the 18th, 2019. Take care, stay safe. Don't get caught in the hurricane. Stay dry, be safe.
Sorry about all the delays today. I'm gonna finally play some music now.
excellent posts and a great laboratory at your disposal.
Creatures from our base on Earth. The Earthlings refuse to accept your ultimatum, sir. And also, we just learned that they have arrested most of our secret agents. And their top scientists have resumed work on their great spaceship.
What? Down New York. Center of London. And the giant building in Tokyo. Architect. A startling discovery is made.
In the telescope, the GP object lens has been smashed.
What? That?
Look.
We won't be able to use it anymore. On an island 2,000 miles away in the Yamaha Space Laboratory, where spaceships are used for peaceful purposes.
transmission.
Now you see how important it is to stop your communication with this other planet.
I see now why they can't be stopped.
What do you mean?
If Calder can pick up our messages, he can also pick up messages of his own. We may stop, but he won't. And then our national security really is threatened. Goodness and hate evil. Why have you denied the truth?
Sermon on the Mount. On Mars.
But don't talk nonsense, Linda.
Love goodness and hate evil. What else would you call it?
I don't understand it.
I don't either, Chris. But I'm glad we installed the oscillograph, because once the messages are recorded on film, no one can accuse us of garbling them.
Well, there's a little bit of an improvised jam. It got a little bit hectic there. It's hard to focus. Not every show can be perfect. I had a really bad start today. I've been extra busy lately and a cold and I'm making excuses. But before the show, we hooked up new internet with Bell Fiber and I had to reprogram all my computers like 400 times. And so before the show, we had a false start. So anyways, welcome back to the show. We're going to try to get through the rest of the segments that I have prepared. We have a debut video coming up in a moment, and I'd like to read a commercial. Read a commercial? God. So yeah, my brain is fried because there's a billion things going on, and I always feel bad if I let down my friends who show up if I'm not on my game. So we'll be right back after these messages.
Do not operate heavy machinery until you know how Butylsol will affect you. Side effects of Butylsol may include, but are not limited to, scrank back, angina monologues, the clumps, testicular cranberrying, mild to moderate kidney explosions, rectal reversal, itchy erections, genital migraines, phantom farts, Siamese nipple syndrome, scrotal scabies, and adult onset infancy. Call your doctor if any of these apply to you.
Okay, there. See? I only needed a few seconds to get back to everything. We're going to debut a brand new video that I've been working on with the help of Dr. Nair Mumstead and Velcro and Weather Guy. We had a band called Skrank about 4 or 5 years ago. We lost Velcro. He passed away in 2016, and we miss him very much. And for us, this song 212 it's about a bus that circles our town in St. Anne de Bellevue in the West Island of Montreal, because our band, we started to write songs about silly things like refrigerators and buses because people said that we should sing about real life. So I thought, so the whole joke is that the bus is just a little bus and it circles our town and it's boring, but it's not really, because if you appreciate the simple things in life like electricity and, well, they're not simple at all, but just having friends and having each other and family and being able to go to the store and go on the bus and all those simple little things in life are what make life beautiful. So this is a tribute to Velcro. And I recorded the song after 5 years of us playing it together. I just recorded a quick version of the tune, and then I went out and did some incidental footage, and you're going to see this video for the very, very first time, and then it will be released on YouTube on my channel. And it'll be the first ever Bass Guy Show crossover with where I actually live in St. Anne's. So, because usually when I make other videos, I'll post them on a different channel. So we'll see how it goes. So yeah, and this song features Dr. Nair Mumstead, our friend Barry Turner, on the solo guitar, soloing on the guitar. And you're going to see a church during Barry's solo. Barry is a man of the cloth. He's very religious and philosophical, and he's a beautiful man and a good friend. And I'd like to just say thank you, Barry, and thank you, Matt, Weather Guy, and Dr. Nair Mumstead for being there all these years. Here's the song. Here's the debut of the 212 Bus. I hope you enjoy. Okay, here it is. And roll it. This is the first time ever releasing the 212 Bus video.
Woo! 212! It looks very dark in there.
Into the nights, riding the white lines of the village like a neon snake on fire.
Feel packed and peppered, sealed and seared and feeling baked and fried. It's like a quarter-pound steak.
Start her up. She purrs like a kitten. She makes the 211 look old and ridden. She's small, packed and peppered, laps the town like a record. And every time she zooms by, the Scrank boys, they yell her name and they feel high. 212, that's our bus. 212, serving us. White painted metal warrior of the night, showing all the passengers your way to the light. Sleep well, sweet precious prince. With a 212 and every day you get your rinse. The town is safe, my sweet son. It's the 212, she gets the job done. 212, that's our bus. 212, serving us. 10. She makes the 211 look old and ridden. She's small, packed and peppered. She laughs St. Anne's like a record. And every time she zooms by, Spank boys, they yell their name and they feel high. 212, that's our bus. 212, serving us. 212. So there you have it, the 212 bus featuring Dr. Nair Mumstead, our friend Barry Turner. That was the first time it was ever played on the internet. I think I shared it with Barry and Matt themselves so that they could see it. And I shot the whole film yesterday. So I had my mom's 70th. There was a party. There's construction around the corner. There's a lot more stuff too. It's been really, really busy. And I managed to squeeze in making a quick video about the bus and put the song together. So trying to record music and make music and produce a video and do the show 3 times a day and get a new drum set and new internet and new computer and, all these things. I've been working around the clock like crazy and putting more and more into the show, and the quality of the show is going up. We did the fundraiser, the GoFundMe raiser for Frankie McDonald. We've been just over the top busy, but for some reason the support for the show is at an all-time low. And I just keep saying to myself, it's a fun hobby, just be grateful, enjoy it. There's always 3 or 4 people that come here, like Dop and Lynn and Van and Sloppy. They're always here, and Billy, and they always help, and I thank you very, very much. And Dwayne Rammer obviously is a good friend of the show too, so it's okay. I think if I just focus on doing the best job that I can, producing music. It's hard music because music's free. You make a video, you make an album, you make a song, you make this, you do that, you involve musicians. It takes hundreds of hours, and then people just go on their phone and go, "Oh, it's free." But if I did all that work and made cakes, and I put the cakes in the freezer, I could probably afford that gold suit. So what I'm saying is, if you're watching this show and you've watched many, many shows and you've listened to all the music and you'd like to help the show, you can always go to bassguyshow.com and you can help out there. You can help support, or you can pick up an album, or there's other ways of helping too. And I greatly, greatly appreciate people who subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our goal is to try and reach 1,000 subscribers. We have about 480 subscribers. I lost about 10 the other day because I tried to release and put out some videos at the same time, and YouTube computer got mad. And if you can give this a thumbs up too, this is the call to action. I'm only going to do this once and during the end of the show, like I'm doing right now. And I'm just tired. Enlightenment Industries is a hard ship to run. Hello, Josh, if you're watching the replay. Hello, Josh. Thank you for watching the replay. If you want to get in touch with me and you want to get involved, if you want to help or share or make a comedy commercial or whatever, you can reach me on bassguyshow.com as well. Today's employee of the month is Chicky Mickey. You're watching the Bass Guy Show, now in audio and video. The Bad Corner is closed right now because we're this is another thing that we're doing. There's a lot going on. We're going to be releasing a new website. So the website has gone down to a little bit of basicness, and we're going to have a new website out soon. So with all the pressure and work and failure and computers and numbers and everything, I feel like my frickin' head is about to explode. So hello Dwayne Rammer, hello Van Gogh, hello Josh if you're watching this. I like this one. Look at all those chickies. So I'm reading the chat board when I do stuff like that. We're going to now go to Song of the Day or Show and Tell. I'll let you, the viewer, choose. I'm actually on a bus traveling to our girls' varsity volleyball match. Well, that's amazing. I hope your team wins, Dwayne. Thanks for watching. We have one of the Bass Guy Show's fans and friends, Dwayne, Coach Ray. He's on a bus. He was on a bus watching the 212 bus. This is just an absolute shaka miracle. So the show is streaming with extra power today. We had a lot of technical problems and whatnot, and I'm waiting to see. I lost the footage. I'm waiting to see if anybody wants to dark scope brawl. Now I'm having computer problems again. So yeah, basically the internet keeps upgrading, and then I have to get new computer parts, new computers and everything. So we could use a super duper computer, actually. Anyway, sorry for being all over the place today. I'm falling apart. The show's falling apart. We're putting a lot of energy and effort into these shows. And sometimes I just feel like, I don't know. I'll pick for us. We're going to do show and tell. Actually, let's do Song of the Day. Song of the Day. We're going to take a listen to a song I recorded with a friend of mine, Simeon, on the flute. And this is called Everybody Groove It.
Get down, listen to the music. Gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Let go in the big show and we all fit. Go on, join the big song, everybody groove it. Get down, listen to the music. Gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Let go in the big show and we all fit. Go on in the big song, everybody groove it. When you dance, you don't have to think. All you do is move and sink. Blow off all that steam, let go. It feels good, I know, I know. Get down, listen to the music. Gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Let go in the big show and we all fit. Go on, join the big song, everybody groove it. Everybody groove it. Get down, listen to the music. Gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Let go in the big show and we all fit. Go on, join the big song, everybody groove it. Everybody groove it. Everybody groove it. Feel each step along the way. Free your mind, let the body play. Be a poet with both your feet. Swing your arms right through the beat. Get down, listen to the music. Gotta use it or you're gonna lose it. Everybody groove 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 it.
Exactly what we've been asking you to do. Really decide to join us.
So there's Song of the Day. Of course, as you saw there 100 times, that's available on that website there. And yeah. How convenient and synchronistic, if that's a word. Synchronicity. We released the 212 bus video today. Its debut on the show. And our friend Dwayne Rammer, Coach Ray, in Philadelphia, is on a bus watching the show. This is the future. So for show and tell today, we're going to take a look at the Bass Guy show 4 years ago today. It's 2.5 minutes long. So we would go into the kitchen, about 10 or 20 of us, and we would just jam in the kitchen. We'd smash on pans and pots and tables, and we'd chant and yell and laugh, and you know, and it's everyone would chant the same thing together, and that's really, you know, what the power of music can be. Please, I'm trying to run a PG show here, and then I end up cursing and stuff because I can't concentrate. You've done a good job, Larry. I love you. You're part of the team. You got a raise last week. I threw you in a cliff-resistant water holder. I mean, come on, what do you want, Larry? Anyways, so you're watching the Bass Guy show, and this show wouldn't be possible without all of you good people. There's the old photograph from back to school week that we had the other week there, the class of 2015. Proud of my reality pasta. Who are you? My voice, take the rest of the day off. Just Larry, the feedback, channel 5, the squelch on 7. Okay, Larry, we're done. Okay? Larry, chill it. Chill it, Larry. Okay? Gotta take care of the world. It's Earth Appreciation Week. Robot Submarine with the Reverend Matty F. Oh, I'm sorry, I apologize. I'm not feeling too well.
Yes, indeed. Yo, let's give it up for
This is the cost of performance and comedy. This is the lengths that we go on the bass.
Before, bass guy.
there's all the content of the show today. I hope you enjoyed it. It's funny, the internet. I'm starting to try to shed myself of social media because I don't know. It's weird. I completely stopped using Facebook 100%. I put my Instagram down to almost nothing, so I only use YouTube and Twitter, and I don't really socialize. So I don't know. It's weird because I'll do the Bass Guy show. I'll make like 2,000 episodes and go around filming the town and life and making songs and videos and having live guests calling in like Frankie McDonald and do all this stuff. And I'll put it on the internet, on social media, and I'll get like one person liked it, you know? And it's someone I've never met before. But then if I stick up a photograph of like Scarlet the cat licking his butt, then all of a sudden I'll get like 87 likes from my friends. So it feels like people don't really give a shit about your little show. They just want to see you take a picture of a cat, you know? That's how it feels anyways. I hate being negative, but I always end up just telling my honesty. And that is that, you know, I see people throwing attention and money and everything into like Netflix and big huge corporations and McDonald's and capitalism and everything. But then, like, you know, anyway, I won't even get started. Hello, Van Goat. Can you lick your only... Does that make sense? Van wrote, can you lick your only butt? Oh, can you lick your own butt? I can't even find the bad corner anymore. Van Goat, I'm sending you to the bad corner straight away. Let's hear it for Van Goat, who's helping out with the Frankie McDonald fundraiser. We've managed to raise $6,000 for Frankie McDonald to get a new tool for his weather reports and everything. So all the best of luck to him. He deserves it, and he's a great guy. We had my software is screwing up, so it's time for me to go. I've overstayed my welcome. We've had the weather with Frankie McDonald. We played a drum and bass kind of, you know, European London drum and bass style jam at the beginning. And then we had a lot of technical issues as well, because we have brand new internet on the Bass Guy show. We've hooked up our something's wrong with all my computer and software. These things happen when you upgrade, when you put on a new sign or a new engine or something like that. I've been pumping all my energy and life into the show, and sometimes it's hard just to make it float. So thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to support the Bass Guy show, you can visit bassguyshow.com. We'll be back on Friday. What a depressing show, eh? It's okay, we're human. You're allowed to cry, you're allowed to scream, you're allowed to be honest, you're allowed to be real, you're allowed to be fake and act like you're someone, like a real life character. You can do whatever you want. We had Song of the Day, which was Groove It, and all this and more. And we debuted the 212 bus. Thank you for watching The Bass Guy Show. The Bass Guy Show is live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from Montreal, Canada. Just visit bassguyshow.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/bassguy. Every single episode of the show features Frankie McDonald calling in live from Sydney, Nova Scotia. Our social media is Twitter and Instagram @BassGuyShow. You can check out my albums on jackcasey.bandcamp.com. Thank you for your time, for supporting live music, and for being awesome. Bass Guy loves you. No fear. And there's a problem. My software is completely crashed and I can't end the show. So please stand by. I'm trying to end the show, and on the very, very last second of the show, so we would go into the kitchen, about 10 or 20 of us, and we would just jam in the kitchen. The show. We'd smash on pans and pots and tables, and we'd chant and yell and laugh. and it's everyone would chant the same thing together, and that's really, what the power of music can be. I can't stop the show. Larry, you jerk. Please. I'm trying to run a PG show here, and then I end up cursing and stuff because I can't concentrate. You've done a good job, Larry. I love you. You're part of the team. You got a raise last week. I threw you in a cliff-resistant water holder. I mean, come on, what do you want, Larry? I can't end the show. I can't turn off the volume. I can't do anything. And the show wouldn't be possible without all of you good people. There's the old photograph from back to school week that we had the other week there. The class of 2015. Proud of my computer has crashed. I got to downgrade the show. I can't end the show. Larry, turn off the frickin' show. Who are you? I don't care if I lose the show. It's cool. My voice, take the rest of the day off. Just Larry, the feedback, channel 5, the squelch on 7. Okay, Larry, we're done. Okay, Larry, chill it, Larry. Okay, gotta take care of the world. It's Earth Appreciation Week. Robot submarine with the Reverend Matty. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm not feeling too well.
Waitresses, yes indeed. Yeah, let's give it up for.
This is the cost of performance and comedy. This is the lengths that we go on the bass. What the fuck, man? Sorry, I'm trying to end the show, ladies and gentlemen, on like the last 5 seconds. Like literally, this is the kind of day or decade I've been having. The last second I was about to hit end show, all the software has crashed and there's just a black screen, and I can't press the stop button. Oh, something's happening now. Something's happening. Run every episode back to back. It's Streamlabs. There's all this stuff that it's offering me to do. There we go. We're back. Oh my goodness. I can't. Do you remember the time when everything went smoothly? Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong today. I have a cold. I'm overworked. I'm stressed. We've put in hundreds and hundreds of dollars into the show the last couple of months. We've only had 2 tips this month. We despite raising millions and millions for the GoFundMe for Frankie, I can't keep up anymore. Everything's best show ever. You're right, Dop Online. It's Streamlabs. It's the software. I just want to run the show, and there's all this video game stuff popping up and everything. I'm gonna spend the next few days stripping down the show to its basic elements so that we don't have a crash again. Thank you for your time. Sorry for the end of the show mess up. I'm going to go now. Everything's fine. I'm going to go dunk my head in a bowl of cold water. If you like this show and you'd like to see more shows like this, if you enjoyed this train wreck, click on this pumpkin and you can watch more episodes. Click on the 212 bus and you can subscribe to the Bass Guy Show. If I didn't see you through the week, I'll see you through the windy.